Well, I'm Andrew Iupati, and well, next week is Noscars, and it's the 10th anniversary, and to celebrate, we might as well go back to the last 10 years of Noscars. So with me today is Mr. Mortensen and Mr. Pegram.
Hello.
Hello.
And well, Mr. Pegram, were you around when Noscars was first thought up back in 2000?
Absolutely. So I've been involved in all the Noscars right from the start, apart from one.
And what was it like the first time when they...
Oh, the first one was very modest, and we were very, very nervous about whether it was going to be successful or not. And we managed to sell just over 200 tickets, and I was really, really pleased with that.
How exactly did the idea for Noscars start?
Well, the teacher at the time was it was her idea. She wanted to do something that would boost media studies in the school and provide a showcase for student work.
And Noscars has improved over the next, from the last 10 years?
Yeah, I hope so. I think, you know, when I first came on board, I think it was the fourth.
That would be right.
Yeah, the fourth Noscars, and it was already quite a big thing within the school. So I didn't really have to, you know, reinvent the wheel or anything. And I don't think we sold out the Paramount on that fourth one, but we sold, it was probably more than 200 tickets.
That's right, it's increased every year.
Yeah.
What's going to make this Noscars different since it's the 10th anniversary? So how are you going to celebrate it?
Oh, that'd be telling, you know, that would be telling. I mean, at the end of the day, it's really mostly about the students and their films. So every year is different because every year it's a new crop of students and new films. And I'm really happy with the films this year that have got into the Noscars. Mr. Pegram's seen them.
And I suspect what might make this Noscars a little different is a surprise or two in there, which we're not able to tell you at the moment.
Oh dear, that's such...
Yeah, but suffice to say that I think we're all really, I guess, happy that it seems to have grown each year a little bit. And so, for example, this year, I think, is it the fastest that we've ever sold?
Oh, absolutely.
Sold out the
Yes.
tickets. That was just they were rushing. You know, it was like a blockbuster. It was literally a blockbuster.
150 tickets a day.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Over the last 10 Noscars that you two have helped with, which do you think would be your favourite one out of the decade?
Noscars to me are always like school shows. I always think that the one that I'm working on is the best ever.
Yeah. I've got some years that I hold in very high regard, but I'm a bit the same. Every year I kind of think, oh, this is great. You know, I'm really happy with this year. But last year's one was I couldn't have changed anything really. You know, because you always want to make it slightly better. But at the end of last year's Noscars, I remember thinking, oh, that's the way that it should be. And another good one was the last year at the Paramount before we moved to the Embassy. I really liked some of those films that year. But yeah, every year there's been some new sort of thing that's been introduced. Maybe we've added some sort of new technology for the students to try out, and so every year there's been a little bit of a progression, and so hopefully this year's no different.
Oh yeah, that's good. Well, I hope Noscars can go well this year, and actually it will be since it's the 10th anniversary. And well, I don't know, 5 days until Noscars starts.
Absolutely, yes.
It's
exciting.
Good times.
720 tickets. Jeez. Well, I hope to see all of you next week, and goodbye.